So before I bought this property, was doing research, I found that there was a well that was registered to a local lumber company that's still in existence today back in like 1962. And so obviously you assume that they were here logging this property in the 60s. So I don't have a lot of true white oak and walnuts. They took a lot of the high dollar value trees out. But then you have all of these non-native pines here, and I understand they go by two different names. It's either a Scots pine, S-C-O-T-T-S, or a Scotch, S-C-O-T-C-H. My understanding is they're much more common on the southeast, you know, Carolinas and Virginia.
I mean, that looks like a typical one down where we're at.
They're not native here, and the foresters that have been through the property here say they have a lifespan of about 60 to 70 years. So if they were planted in the 60s, we're hitting about 65 years on them now.
Yeah, and Doug, tell them about that, about your 75 that you got in the forestry plan.
So, so to get into the forestry, basically you have a forester come out here and help you write a forestry plan. It's like a 7-year plan that you have to follow. And then once you do that, you can apply to be an actual timber farmer with the United States, you know, the USDA basically. And the great thing about having a timber farm and having that as an actual business, like another LLC you might try to form, you have to show a profit within a couple years, or the government thinks you're up to something sneaky and they close you down. With a timber farm, you can just say, well, I didn't sell any timber because I'm growing my trees fatter. So you don't really ever have to show a profit. So my plans out here are not to really timber this. It's more set up as a timber farm for tax purposes, because I put it in what's called CAUV, which is a current agricultural use value. So just like somebody that has row crops of soybean or corn, I am a farmer for timber. And so that lets me, in other words, this 75 acres plus the house, the barn, the pond, everything on it, I pay about $4,000 a year in taxes. Now, if you paid, you know, I pay twice that for my house in the suburbs that's on a 1/4 acre. So it really allows you, you know, it makes it affordable, basically.
Right. I do want to zoom in on these cones.
Yeah.
Because you can look on the yellow pine cones are much longer and bigger than this. These are the cones off this Scots pine.
Yeah, so they're, you know, they're not
not big.
Thumb.
Yeah.
I think we've got one of these in our yard. It's
cool.
a lot fatter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then
I've
the
never
birds
seen
of-
one of these in Western North Carolina. They may
But
be a
then the
few there,
birds
but
of
we
prey.
didn't have
Oh, I got to show you guys something. You want to freak out? Here, stop that video and start a new one.